I'm here with Mr. Pankaj Negi, who is the president at Fuji Chemical Industries, and their flagship product, Asta Astaxanthin, is being showcased here at the Nutrify C-Suite Summit. It's a pleasure to speak with you, Mr. Negi.
Thank you.
Can you tell us a little bit about your flagship product that you're showcasing?
Okay, before that, I'll just have a quick background about the company.
Sure.
We are a Japan-based company. This is a 70-year-old organization. We solve problems in the pharmaceuticals, also the nutraceutical industry. And today we are showcasing our flagship product called Asta Astaxanthin. This is a natural ingredient. Fuji were the first company to discover astaxanthin for the human health. And we are the world's biggest producer of natural astaxanthin, and there are more than 131 human clinical trials, and we proudly say that Fuji is, controlling. Either the clinical trials are done on our product or sponsored by us, and we proudly say that the 70% of the science is around us.
That's fantastic. But you also have some excipients with the Fuji New Zealand and F-Melt here that are applicable in the nutraceutical space, but they've been developed within a pharmaceutical mindset. That is a really interesting space. Can you give us a little overview?
Yes, so the company DNA is the pharma, right? So we were originated as a pharma excipient company, and later on we ventured into the nutraceutical space. But all the nutraceutical offerings are based on the pharmaceutical studies. And some of the excipient we have for the pharmaceutical to solve the nutraceutical problems. In nutraceutical basis, sometimes you see a lot of ingredients. They are in oily in nature, and it's very difficult to give them some of the delivery format like a tablet. So you convert like oil into tablet. So in those kind of problems, the R excipient come into play. So we have a 3 offering, which is basically Nuceline, Fujicaline, and F-Melt. So just for an example, you have an ingredient and you want to convert that into ODT. So we have a solution for that. Or you have an oily ingredient, convert that into free-flowing powder. We have a solution for that.
And you've got some product development samples that you've got here for the delegates at the C-Suite Summit. Can you talk me through maybe these quick melts? Looks like a pretty new innovation.
Yes. So we just wanted to showcase that how flexible the ingredient is. So Fuji is not only an ingredient company, but we are also a technology company. So what we have done, we wanted to show people that our ingredient can be used in the different delivery formats. So you can see some of these prototypes. The astaxanthin is in liquid form. It can be part of the syrup. It can be part of the ready to drink. It can be part of your daily beverage. It can be part of your sports drink. So what we are trying to show that the flexibility and the kind of technology we have used to make fat-soluble ingredient into water-soluble ingredient. This one is, basically what we have used. We have used all the ODT excipient and try to make it, oral disintegrating tablets or, the chewable tablets. What we wanted to show that you can take astaxanthin in a chewable tablet form.
That opens up a lot more doors and fantastic growth opportunities.
Absolutely.
We're here at the C-Suite Summit to help India achieve this $100 billion goal for the nutraceutical industry, and Fuji Chemical Industries with Asta ingredient and that combination with your innovations are certainly a part of that growth story. Are there any future innovations or future plans to strengthen that position?
So, our belief on Indian economy is very strong. So we came to India in 2006. And after that, we have a really great experience, and the company believe in the Indian growth story and also Indian nutraceutical story, and that's why we are part of the Nutrify $100 billion initiative, and putting India at the center point of nutraceutical industry. We as Cereal basically investing a lot of money to generate the science locally. So currently we are conducting 2 human clinical trials in India on the Indian population. So one on the kids study, another on the women's health. So our idea is if we want to sell something here, we want to generate the science locally, we want to invest locally.
And you've just hit on 2 really fast-growing segments, children and pregnancy. Is this it? Children and women's health?
Yes.
Which is a a very topical conversation. Certainly here at the Nutrify C-Suite Summit, we have talked a lot and seen some presentations about women's health, which we understand is a growing segment. So tell us a little bit about your experience here at the Nutrify C-Suite Summit. We've had presentations, you have the exhibition space, and as a industry, the long-standing industry professional, you have the perfect position to give us some indication of your experience.
So in my personal experience, I think Nutrify, it's a great initiative to bring entire industry together. And what happens when you bring entire industry together, and also the adjacent industry, the pharmaceutical and the food industry, nutraceutical somewhere in between, right? So it is not a big industry as of now. But what I believe that when you bring all the stakeholders under one roof, they connect, share, and learn. And that's how I think probably the industry will grow. And thanks to Nutrify India, I know it's a difficult task to bring all the stakeholders under one roof and spend 2 days, but I think you guys have done a great job.
I'd love to take credit for it, but the Nutrify Today team have done a wonderful job. I certainly agree with you. Thank you so much for your time, Mr. Pankaj, and all the best for future success.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Cut.